Hello everybody and welcome back to FIFA 22 on the channel, where we are on deadline day in the second season, and it's going alright. Well, deadline day hasn't started yet, but the season itself is going pretty well actually. If we look at the season and go into the standings, we have improved. Since that win against Spurs in the FA Cup, we have had a change in fortunes in the league and find ourselves up into 5th place. Only... now, what's that? 9 points off Crew Alexandra, who are top, who we play next in this episode. We are 1 point behind Wimbledon in 4th. We are 4 points off Rochdale in 3rd. So it's been much better. We've had a good turnaround for sure, but we are out of the FA Cup now. We actually lost to QPR 2-1 in the next round of the Cup, which was a little bit annoying. We've come off the back of a 0-0 draw with Walsall. We beat Barrow 2-1. We beat Newport 2-1, and yeah, Spurs was 3-0 in the Cup. Unbelievable stuff, but it is deadline day. We've not really got too much lined up. We have gone for Ricky J. Jones, but we couldn't come to an agreement. That was recommended in the chat. It's more just to see if anyone wants our players. I'm happy with the squad we've got going into the end of the season. If there's a big offer for one of our players, then potentially we might see someone leave and we'll bring someone else in. But at the moment, really, there isn't too much work we need to do. We've got a lot of free transfers potentially that we could pick up as well. You can see we're just growing our scouted players list as well, just to see who we can potentially pick up. Quite a few players still don't want to move to us. But yeah, we've got a number of like goalkeepers. This guy, Daniel Williams, I feel could give us something, but we don't need any more central midfielders at the moment. Vodisek as a goalkeeper from Slovenia is an option. We've got Holsgrove in there, 67 rated 23-year-old Scottish player. I sort of feel like we should probably bring him in. Being 67 rated is better than most of the team we have. Nixon, I think we'll get rid of Nixon. He's probably not ever going to be good enough for our team, being only 57 rated. Holsgrove is another one, so the 67 rated guy we've looked at. We've got Liao from China. We've got Rivero. Rodriguez is in there as a 20-year-old Argentinian player. We got a message as well saying that someone, Assis, has moved. He's already moved to Utrecht, so we'll get rid of him as well. We got a message saying there was interest in him, but we didn't let him go. Kramer looks like he's moved as well to 1860 Munich, so we'll get rid of him off the list. But yeah, a number of these free transfers are here, so yeah, we just don't know. Unfortunately, we still can't scout the ones that are outside of the UK, annoyingly, which is very annoying. That's why I said annoyingly. But yeah, so we've got a few in here that could be pretty decent. Now, Rodriguez, I think, is quite good, but I'm not sure he's going to move to us. Holsgrove is the one, 23 years old, 5'11", left-footed, centre mid, right mid, left midfield. Probably does have room to go, and he's got traits of I think that's long shot and I can't remember, long pass. I think his traits are there, but really good balance. Speed's pretty good as well. Yeah, I'm just not. I don't know if that's what we need. We could definitely get him in. Let's go for it. Why not? His value is 1.8 million, so he's going to be one of our most expensive players at the club. So he'll be an important. Yeah, we'll give him important for now. I feel like we'll give him a 3-year contract as well. Recommended wage is 7,500, so we don't want a release clause in there. They're happy with that. Recommended 7,500 is a lot. I don't really want to pay him that much. I'm going to go just with 4,000 to start with, and they'll probably say no, but I think 7,500 is far too much, to be honest. Oh no, he's happy. We've massively overpaid him. I don't know what the 7,500 thing was, but we've massively overpaid him. He's going to be joining. He didn't even want a signing on fee. That's how much we've just overpaid. So we'll go and check him out in a minute, but oh well, it's not a bad deal. So I see Edvardsen, 9.5 million for Edvardsen. It's going up every time. Can potentially get 10.7. He's so good. He's so good. Surely like 15. 15, I think, is what we've got to accept for Edvardsen. I know he's our starting right back and he's very, very good. But, you know, we've got to be semi-realistic here. I feel like a League 2 team getting 9 million would have been, like, unbelievable, wouldn't it? So, we can agree at 10.2. I'm going to reject it because I think as soon as we get 15 million for him, he's off, unless we're in the Championship when that happens. But I can't imagine it. So that's the first offer we've had in for one of our players on deadline day. And it's been pretty quiet all window, to be honest. If we look at the top deals, you'll see that, yeah, Ferran Torres has moved to Madrid. Werner's moved to Madrid. They've sold Vinicius Jr. They've sold Mendy. It's been quite a lot of movements, to be honest. So lots of other teams are doing all the business, but we're not. We're sort of getting left behind. That was in January. So, yeah, there's a bit of a mix there, isn't there, about when the deals are done. But it's been pretty quiet across the whole league, as you see here. Like, it's an interesting one. Hargreaves. Now, Hargreaves has pretty much reached his ceiling. He's 26. 67 overall. I feel like, although he's the best rated striker we've got, I could very much deal with losing Hargreaves and either bringing in a different striker or giving Tammy Abraham and Cortez a proper run out. We're going to go for a 1.8 and we're going to ask for a 10% sell on, just in case he does get better. They'll probably say that's too much, but 1.4 is the best they can do. So let's go. We're just going to test the waters here. 1.55. Come on, 1.55. Yeah, 1.55. They're happy with that. It's going to be up to Hargreaves to see if he moves now. So, okay, we've got a bit of action on deadline day. We've got a bit of action. Let's go and have a quick look then at our... now Ricky J. Jones. Yeah, we're not going to be able to make a bid because it was too rubbish, wasn't it, before. Matthias Jorgensen at 22. What do we know about him? He's quick. Can he finish? Finishing 54 to 64. Not the best. Let's go into attackers. That will be helpful. Rafael Menez. Not too quick. Not the best finisher. Julien Bourgeois. Looks like a target man. Finishing 69 to 79. 6'1", 17-year-old. Jumping 71 to 81. Okay, not too bad. Kirillio Horoshko. I mean, he looks absolutely amazing. Judging by the green, of course. Ukrainian. Signed for Preston. Has he been there? Let us shortlist and view him. He's one definitely to keep an eye on. Yeah, and we're gonna have to get him scouted as well. Yeah, I find transfers in FIFA a little bit strange. Probably coming from Pez. Ferran Torres has been found. Brilliant. Well done. Dane Scarlett. I'd love to bring Dane Scarlett in. I don't think he wants to move to us at the moment. Let's go and have a look at the transfer hub. It's already been a busier deadline day than I thought it would be. Dane Scarlett. Yeah, I'm willing to relocate even for a... Oh, there's potential for a loan then. They're letting us talk to him on loan. We'll have a basic loan. We'll just go short term for the rest of the season. See if he can make an impact. We'll give you Nuno. We beat you in the league, so we'll give you 30% of his wages. 60-40. Why don't we do 45-55, eh? 50-50, yeah, okay. We'll do 50-50. We can afford that. It's all up to Dane Scarlett. He probably won't move. We've tried that before and he didn't fancy it. And then you got they got these free transfers. Liao has really good acceleration and speed. Balance is good. Where's his finishing? 68 to 78. Maybe we go for a Chinese Liao. Liao could be the one. Or is it this guy? Finishing 57, 67. 68, 78. Maybe let's try and left-footed. I mean, he'll always do as a little youngster backup option as well. We're going to see if we can get Liao in. It's all about right rotation for Liao. You're going to be crucial. Oh man, no, I'm going to end it. We can't afford to bring in another player on crucial. We've got about 12, I think, already. So okay, it looks like then we're not going to get anyone in to replace Hargreaves at the moment, which is annoying. It is annoying, and I do understand that there will be frustration in the comments. Yeah, Dane Scarlett turned down the loan. I wish there was a way you could filter by players that are interested in you. But I don't think you can you? Because you can just come in through here and just see... I mean, maybe transfer listed is the way to go. See if we can find a striker. Striker, transfer listed. But it's going to show absolutely everybody. See if there's any names that sort of jump out at us. That maybe we need to put a league filter on. as well. This is where all your help will be much appreciated in the comments. So we're in League 2, so let's try League 1. Tom Eves is there. Very strong. A decent finisher, 6'3", so he'd definitely be a target man. Let's try the Championship, see if there's anyone there. Will Grigg. Will Grigg's on fire. I'm sure he's not going to want to move to us, but we'll give this a go, actually. Because if we can get Will Grigg in, 425,000, $4,000 a week, we're talking. Let's see if he's interested to move. So he will be crucial. Oh, this is on a... Oh, this is to bring him in at the end of the season. Ooh. Let's go important. That's what they had in mind. Okay, 2-year deal. I'll accept that. 31 years old. That's not a problem. We can play to... Not looking... Yep, accept. Don't want a release fee. We're good in that. Let's push. So he's on 4,000. Let's just match his wage. Let's just match... Let's just say we'll give you $4,000. And see what they say. We're just going to match his contract at the moment. Reasonable offer. He's happy. That's good. I think that means Will Grigg's moving in the summer. We're bringing in Will Grigg in the summer. There we go. So we're going to have a striking option coming in the summer. So I'm happy with that. Chances are he's probably going to be replaced and not used at all. But, oh well, what can you do? What can you do? Will Grigg's going to be joining in the summer. I was expecting to bring him in now. I don't know if I had to make an offer. Hargreaves has gone to 1.55 million. Another offer for Edvardsen from Mallorca. They will get the... They'll get the same treatment. We're going to negotiate this. If they give us £15 million, then they can have him. No, they've come back with 9.9, so we're just going to reject it. I'm not even going to mess around with that. If they're not paying the £15 million we want, then they are not going to get him. That is an easy decision to make because he is by far and away the best player at the club. Why has it put Miles up front when we have Tammy Abraham and Cortez there? I think we'll get on fine without Hargreaves. He actually had an absolute shocker in the last game against Walsall. He missed so many opportunities from close range. There is Holsgrove as well, who is a very nice player to have. It does mean Munoz misses out. I'm just going to see as well if we can update our transfer list because there's a couple of people that I think we would like to add to the transfer list now. Kova being one of them. I think he's not really going to get a look in anymore and we could get him off the wage bill. Although he's good, add to loan list. Why can't we add him to... Is it because he's such a new signing that we can't add him to the transfer list? That's annoying. And Munoz, where's Munoz? Oh, it's not his name, isn't it? His name is... there he is, Munoz. Yeah, so we can add him to the loan list as well, but we can't put him on the transfer list. Yeah. Okay, well, Briggs we are going to add to the loan list. I'm happy to get loan offers for Briggs and Jensen as well. And there are... oh, you've actually got view offers. Who's... Oh, that's Edvardsen. Sorry, wrong person. No, I'm definitely clicking on Jensen. And when I click on Jensen and go to view offers, it goes to Edvardsen. Okay. So transfer listed, there you go. Jensen had a loan to buy from Oldham, which we rejected. Yeah, I don't need to go to Oldham. And McNally we're trying to sell, but he's retiring at the end of the year anyway. I think there's not going to be that much more business. If we go and look at our youngsters that are in the youth academy, you'll notice that we've got some new ones in here. I've been out recruiting quite a lot. I took your advice on board to say go and recruit them. Matey is definitely one that I think we're looking at. Good old Matey. He needs to improve crossing and all of that stuff, but looks like he could be a very useful player. Again, it's just the low starting overalls are really hindering what's going on because they're not going to get much game time at the moment. So we'll have to see how it goes. Nicholas is probably not worth it at a 70 to 86. Already 17 years old as well. So I think we'll release him. Yeah, we'll release him from his contract. Sort of feel like let's call Matey up. We'll promote him to the senior team now. This 15-year-old, I think we'll have to wait. Kua. We've got Lombardi in there. Walton, Anderson, Beaumont could be an option, but again, 51 overall is quite low. Lombardi could definitely grow. I think Lombardi could be very, very good. We'll leave him there for now. I don't think we need to call him up just yet. Right, let's finish deadline day then, and we'll come back for the game against Crewe Alexander. So with 1 hour left, we actually get a couple of offers in. Turkuruku have shown interest in Louis Brigg on loan with an option to buy, which I'm not against. I'm not dead against. We can reject or negotiate. We can't actually accept it, which is annoying. Let's negotiate and see what they're talking about. So here we go then. Briggs could be on his way out. Loan with buy. I'm happy to do a loan with buy. Happy to let him leave on loan. We're sure that a short-term loan will give Briggs the time he needs. Yep, short-term is fine. We can't afford to fade. We'll consider 60-40. Let's just try and get them to pay 70%. No, 60-40. Okay, that's fine. 60-40 is fine. We'll be willing to pay £175,000. What's his value? I don't know what his value is. Propose a new transfer fee. We're going to go give us 200. I don't think he's got that much potential. I don't. But we will say give us a sell-on clause of 10% as well. And we'll try that just in case, you know, he does become... This is our final offer. 175, 4%. We'll accept it. We'll accept it. I'm happy for that to happen. Briggs, I don't think has a future. We're going to grow out him. We're going to outgrow him quicker than he outgrows us. So we might as well accept that. We've also got Miles, the backup left back. £230,000. Let's see if we can get a bit more for him as well. Because I don't think... Yeah. I know that only leaves us with one left back, but I'm pretty sure we'll have cover. It'll be fine. Let's see if we can just get a little bit more. We'll go 300 and just see what they say. Because if they don't, if they just back out... Okay, 230 with 4%. Let's go edit the sell-on clause. Give us a 10%. Oh, that was 9. Give us a 10% sell-on clause. And make it 250. Go on, let's see what you want to do with that. Final offer is 230 and 7%. Let's accept it. He can go. I know we don't need the money, but I'm keen to keep the squad progressing and keep it moving along. Now, do we have on our little free transfers? Do we have anybody that was a defender? Now, a few of these are being picked up, as you can see. No, it's centre midfielders, strikers. We could go. No, I can't negotiate with Liao again. Centre mid, striker, goalkeeper, centre mid, goalkeeper, centre mid. Zahovic would be a dream to bring in, but he just doesn't want to move to us at the moment, so that's not too bad. And then we've got Will Grigg joining. Ebosele would be great, but he's a right side and we need a left sider. I don't know if there's anyone else there. Miles transfer offer. Yep. Done all of them. Again, do we go and have a little look in the youth academy? Let's go to the office and just see, is there a young fullback that we can go? There is. Oh, he's 15, so we're not going to be able to call him up. Damn it. We've got the right back who could be Acosta. Yeah, but this will be good for Dabogo. But unfortunately, he's just going to be a little bit too young to call up. Lombardi's left wing centre mid CDM. Yeah, we don't have anyone else that can play. Right back, centre back. He's right footed, so we could train him to be a left back, but I don't think that's really going to work. All right, it might have been a bit of oversight on my part that we couldn't. We don't actually have anyone as a left back to bring in. Let's go and see if there's any left backs that are transfer listed in the Championship. Why not? There is one, Sam McQueen, who will probably be much better than anything we've got. So let's go and have a look at him. Sam McQueen, 27 years old, a bit of experience, 650k. Let's see. Let's see. If we can bring someone in from Southampton, that would be a massive deal. We'll just offer a transfer fee for now. I think it said we needed to offer, like, we're gonna go in at 620 because he's transfer listed. Underneath his value, that's a reasonable offer. Okay, Ralph Hasenhüttl is happy with that. So let's go and negotiate with Sam McQueen, who will probably be coming in as our importance fine. That's not a problem. A 3-year contract, we'll give him that because that would take him to the age of 30, so that's not a problem. We don't need a release clause. I don't think anyone ever has a release clause. So let's go with... Let's see if he'll take a little pay cut. £6,000, we can afford it. It's a 700. That's a reasonable offer. He's happy as well. So we do get rid of one left back, bring in a much more expensive left back, but the experience of a Southampton or an ex-Southampton left back will be absolutely brilliant. So Perkins is now going to have a much better competition for place. And McQueen comes in, probably a little bit too much as a 65 rated, but yeah, he comes in, which is good. Miles hasn't actually left yet, but the chances are that he's going to be leaving, so that's not a problem. So McQueen comes in, new starting left back, which is good. Spent a little bit of cash. I know a lot of you wanted me to spend some cash. So Will Grigg will be joining in the summer. We've bought in McQueen. We've bought in Holsgrove from the Youth Academy. And that is all good. So hopefully those deals went through. And we didn't return. I've been dreaming about this moment. Yep, good. I was impressed. Keep it up. I've not really enjoyed my football here, boss. I'm actually glad you're thinking about loaning me out. A loan could really help your career move forward. There we go. Right, on to the inbox then. So Miles transfer talks, Briggs loan offer. Al Batin have now come in. So, okay. We will negotiate. We'll do that one in a sec. I'll do that behind the camera because that'll be the same. Miles transfer end. They couldn't come to an agreement. Briggs has rejected his loan offer. The transfer window's closed. And we've got our report. So Miles didn't leave. So we've bought in a left back for a left back that didn't be replaced. And Briggs didn't go out on loan either, so we now have another left winger. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to go into the game against Crewe looking like this. Marinovic in goal, Edvardson, Fernandez, Coles, and McQueen comes in for his debut. Artian, Patino, and Charles Cook in the middle. Ferretti, Abraham, and Kuhn up front. How will we get on without Hargreaves in the team? They've got Jaskalainen in goal, which is just Jaskalainen's son, I think. McFadden, Offord, Thomas, Abadesi, Gomez, Lowry, Dale, Finney, Mandaron, and Ainley on the left-hand side as their probable lineup. Well, let's crack on into it. It's 5th v 1st, so hopefully we can get a win and fire ourselves up the table. And here we are at the Harchester United FC Stadium. Well, community owned, let's say. Council community owned. And it's a bit of a frantic deadline day. We had not as many outs as I thought we would. We kept Edvardson, which is good. McQueen comes in for his debut at left back. Charles Cook keeps his place in attacking midfield. And the joy of the striking job goes to Abraham now that Hargreaves have left. So we've sold our starting striker. But we already had ready-made replacements in the wings. And obviously Abraham really enjoyed his time against Spurs. Let's hope for some more form like that. And it is Crewe that get the game underway, playing in their famous red kit. Obviously, much of the Crewe success is related to Dario O'Grady, who was, I think that's his name, Dario O'Grady, who came and did the Youth Academy, brought through lots of good players and basically kept Crewe afloat with the sell-on fees they've done there. But, yeah, Harchester United will be hoping to spoil their party as they are currently top of the table. So they're obviously playing some good football, but let's see how the game unfolds. Oh, and Ainley showing his pace on the right wing, left wing straight away, trying to get away from the defender. Gets the ball back towards Adebesi, who puts it back into Ainley. Ainley just a bit of trickery on the edge of the box, did well, but it's picked up there by Ferretti. Here is Abraham, the man given the job to replace Hargreaves. Linking up well with Charles Cook to start, but couldn't quite get the ball through. Here is Lowry out to the right-hand side as we get confirmation that McNally is hanging up his boots at the end of the year. The one-time club captain for Harchester United is definitely retiring after a bit of trouble with injuries in recent times. McQueen making his debut, finds Charles Cook up towards Abraham. Good hold-up play, finds Charlie Patino, who's probably been the signing of the season so far for this Harchester United team. Edvardson, lots of interest in him in the summer. Bids rejected of up to £9 million was the rumours. As here is Abraham. Abraham turns, his shot's blocked. Back to Ferretti, back towards Abraham again, but cleared away. Patino on the ball, picks out Charles Cook. Charles Cook into Abraham. Abraham tries to put the ball through the reverse pass. It goes behind, and a nice idea, just not the right thing. And there is Sam McQueen, who comes in, 27 years old, signed from Southampton for £620,000. Quite a big transfer for League Two. They'll be hoping that he brings a bit of solidarity, a lot of experience into that left-back position. It'll be interesting to see how he gets on in this game. So neither team really taking control as we get towards the 20-minute mark. And Crewe Alexandra coming forward again, the away team. It's that's a good little flick back towards the penalty spot. But luckily, Coles was there to read it. And Abraham just takes his time. He's got to get better at the hold-up play. He's not the strongest. He's a tall, leggy striker. But yeah, he doesn't really have the strength of a known target man, as Kuhn now comes into McQueen. McQueen, first time cross, looking towards the back post, but Ferretti will manage to keep that one in play. He's going to swing it back in. Not a good cross, though. And it's very easily dealt with by Crewe Alexandra. Here is Kuhn on the ball, the left winger from the Youth Academy. They've had a good Youth Academy, Harchester United. A lot of prospects coming in. Their global scouting network, who've recently set up a scouting system in the Ivory Coast, which has proved a little bit fruitful, if you can believe the reports in their Youth Academy. A couple of youngsters coming through there. But yes, it's going to be interesting to see how everybody develops in this Harchester United team. That's a great effort. What a goal that is. And that is why Crewe Alexandra are top of the league, because they can pull something out like that from nothing. Lowry with a fantastic effort. What a hit from the central midfielder. It was picked out towards the edge of the box. I didn't think there was too much danger, but left-footed, a curling effort. Marinovic has absolutely no chance. What a hit from Lowry that is. An unbelievable finish. Just sort of sliced it away with a placed finish. It was bizarre, but a lovely goal. 1-0 Crewe. Tom Lowry. Harchester United know they need something from their bigger players, and it's not coming so far as Ferretti is on the ball. Here is Fernandez. Artian. He's got Patino in a bit of space and manages to pick him out. Patino in towards Abraham, and Abraham showing some good footwork but couldn't get through that last challenge. Patino puts it inside. Here is Artian with a shot from range. It's bobbling behind for a corner. Keeper may have prevented that corner, but let it go behind. And what can we do from this? Patino swings it in, and it's Artian with a header. It's not good, it's over the bar. Abraham picks up the ball in the middle of the field, and Ferretti's there. He's got an overlapping run from Edvardsen. He takes a good first touch. Tries to find Abraham's feet, but just seems to be lacking a little bit of sort of team chemistry with Abraham at the moment. It's not quite going right for the striker. Not really been able to refine that form that he had against Spurs, as Charles Cook now comes forward. That's a heavy touch. I knew it as soon as I did it. It was a heavy touch. Get there. Well done, Fernandez. Well in. I mean, it's not the best bobble, but, well, Ferretti's in. He's going to have a go from range. It's going to fall to Patino. He has a shot as well. Shooting out of desperation, really, because I know we haven't created too much, as Jääskeläinen can get this one away. Good tackle from Kuhn, who also manages to keep it in play. Coles can go back to Kuhn. Kuhn, there's not too much movement in front of him. Charles Cook gives it the sort of run around. Abraham, again, can't hold it up, and I dread to say it, but we are missing Hargreaves up front. Right, we're going to stick with it for the second half. No changes in our personnel. We're going to give these guys another chance to maybe make this a little bit better going into the second half, because we really have struggled to get anything through this Crewe team. Our passing hasn't been the best, and we need to make that count. Charles Cook, lots of space out here on the left for Kuhn. Back to Charles Cook, and McQueen has got space to run into on the overlap. And can McQueen pick out a good pass? It's a great block on it from McFadzine, and it'll go out for a throw-in. I don't want to hang around. Let's take this quickly. Let's keep this moving. We've got Crewe Alexandra on somewhat the back foot right now, as Charles Cook is just trying to create some space. McQueen tries to put that one into the box. Again, it's not the best cross. And, that's a poor touch, as Patino can get this one into Abraham. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Patino trying to use some fancy footwork to create some space. Charles Cook. Patino. Back to Charles Cook. Charles Cook shoots, and all these last-minute blocks just coming in now from Crewe Alexandra is very, very irritating. Charles Cook is starting to pick up a few more pockets of space. That's a wonderful ball through to Abraham, but again, just couldn't get the turn. Couldn't get the turn off. Lacking a little bit of agility, it seems, today, Abraham. I don't know if I don't think he's picked up a knock or anything, but he definitely feels a little bit more sluggish than before. That's a good interception. Artian up to Abraham. Knocks it back to Patino. Tries to release Ferretti. Ferretti into Patino again. He goes on towards Abraham. This is better from Harchester United. Once again, though, sort of falls down with Abraham as Kuhn picks this one up. McQueen again. He's not afraid to get forward. McQueen, not the best touch, though, although Abraham just couldn't make the most of it again. And there were shouts in the last video to say that after that game against Spurs, Abraham should be in charge, or should be in line for a starting position. And, well, he's got it with the sell of Hargreaves, but he's not really taking it. So substitutions all round then, as Knight is going to come on for Finney for Crewe Alexandra. We're also going to have 2 subs of ourselves as well, as the players just turn around to see that happening. And it is Johansson on for Charles Cook, the youngster coming on, and Cortez on for Abraham. Really didn't take his chance in today's game against Crewe, knowing that he's probably going to be the starting striker to replace Hargreaves. He really hasn't taken that opportunity well at all, as McQueen does manage to keep that in, but can't quite flick it into the path of Kuhn, as Lowry goes forward. Coles is there to cover. Back to McQueen. Here is Johansson, the substitute. That is not a good pass. I honestly don't know what he was trying to do with that pass. I was just trying to put it into the feet of Cortez, who's putting the pressure on. Can't quite make it happen, though. Dale goes long and up in the air, challenging for Edvardsen, but he wins the header. Maurizio Ferretti switches the play. Kuhn Gives it to McQueen again. Always a willing runner. It's something we've seen in Cortez. Could be in. Oh, he's just not going to have... If I'd taken a big first touch, I probably would have been in. Artian challenging. Wins the header. Edvardsen keeps it alive. Patino flicks it on one more. Johansson. The youngster Johansson shoots, and Jääskeläinen with the save. Couldn't hold on. But he has... the crew just getting it away again. And the moral of the story, and moral of this game so far is that we're actually playing reasonably well. Just that final third, and that has been a problem throughout the whole season. So you probably argue that selling our first choice striker wasn't the brightest thing to do, but I still have faith in the team we've got. Johansson comes forward with it. A long way, Johansson. Terrible touch, Dave. Let go of a sprint. Oh, that's a good ball, and Harchester United have had their defence turn round here as Knight comes forward. He's got men in the middle, Knight, and he tries to dink it across. What a save for Marinovic, and he's going to get on that little sort of deflected effort as well. And that really should have been 2-0 Crew, you think. There as Artian comes forward. So Ferretti has the ball. Caught late. He's going to play on because we've got the ball back. Probably could have done. I probably should have taken the free kick there because we lost a lot of momentum in the attacking run as Kuhn's there. Into Johansson, back to Kuhn. This is better to create a bit of space. A little 1-2 has got us in behind. Kuhn again sees McQueen there. God, the pass was rubbish. The pass was rubbish. Patino. A bit of space to run into here. Tries to give it in towards Cortez. Cortez goes onto that left foot. Shots blocked. He's kept it alive though. Cortez into Kuhn. Kuhn shoots. Oh, it's straight at Jääskeläinen. He's touched it past the post. 10 minutes to go. That is the best opportunity we've had. Oh, man. Substitution then. McQueen, who's had a decent debut up and down that left-hand side, is feeling the effects of the first game in a while. And Perkins comes on to replace him at left-back. What can we do with this corner? In it goes. It's Dale, I think, wins the header. That should be our throw-in. Come on, ref, give it to us. He has given it to us. Kuhn is there. Take it quickly. In it goes. Give it. Oh, it's a terrible throw. Terrible throw. Nothing's going right. Although Kuhn has intercepted it here, and Artian could be in. Tries to cut that across to Cortez. Oh, Crew, the defensive Crew have been absolutely magnificent in this game. Basically nothing has... Well, nothing has... I was going to say basically nothing's got past them. Nothing's got past them. They've still got a clean sheet as Adebisi comes forward now. Lays that one back to Gomez. Into Adebisi again. It could be a longer video, this one, because I've realised I've commentated quite a lot of this game. Ball in towards the danger zone. Marinovic with a good catch. Let's get this going quickly. Cortez flicks that on with a lovely first-time pass. Johansson out to Kuhn. Kuhn back to Johansson. Johansson can't quite feed it through that gap, but he has... Oh, I thought I had the ball. So I was running off in a left-hand side direction, but I'd left the ball behind. Lowry out to Knight. Not long. There's about a couple of minutes for Harchester United to try and find an equaliser. Johansson. Cortez isn't going to get that one. That's not the best pass back, though. And Cortez trying to keep the pressure on. Gomez is there as well. Finds Dale. Dale knocks it out to the left-hand side. Adebisi. Lovely ball in, but Fernandez has read it. And there is last chance saloon now. We're going to try and go over the top. Didn't work. Cortez has the pace, but we're not going to find him with a pass like that. And Crew Alexander hold on for the 1-0 win. Top of the league, beats 5th in the league. And it's probably the result you would have imagined. But we really struggled in the final third. Couldn't really get good opportunities off. I mean, the lack of highlights sums it up, really. McQueen's debut was a bit of a letdown. I don't think so. It's going to take him time to settle in. I thought he did all right, to be honest. Lots of energy running up and down the wing. His crossing wasn't the best, but beaten at last. How do you feel? It's been great for belief. It couldn't last forever. We were on a really good 6 or 7 game unbeaten streak. It always seemed like a difficult game today between two evenly matched teams. One mistake can be costly, and it was... I don't think it was a mistake. It was a wonderful goal, but... Crew Alexander will be sitting top of the table, looking pretty today, and we drop down into 7th. Again, it's still not... It's not dreadful, because we have a game in hand on a few other people. It looks like our game in hand is going to be Wimbledon as well, which is a crunch game, because they're just one place above us, 1 point above us, and a win could take us into 4th. So it really isn't that bad. The season definitely has been an improvement on last season. We are dropping down the ratings, though, in terms of management rating, which is a bit of a concern. But if you look at high, we've done the high priorities, domestic success. I think it's because they want us to win League 2, which contradicts within 3 seasons fight for promotion, which is a bit annoying. Financially, we should recover for that one as well. It's still under 20%. In fact, all of them we should be fine at the end of the season. 66 is a little bit worrying though, so we do need to get back up the league table. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. It's been brilliant again. I really hope you enjoy it. Transfers, give me a hand with transfers in FIFA. I'm struggling obviously with them at the moment. I'm going to assume it's down with because of our League 2 standing, which means we can't really scout players outside of certain positions and certain areas. But anyway, let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.